All right. Welcome everyone to our pre-Thanksgiving workout. We are going to be locking in about 30 minutes of work today. We're going to start with a warm up. We're going to do three sets of work, supersets, two moves back to back, and then we're going to end with a cool down. So let's go ahead and come on down to our mat. We're going to start in child's pose. So coming to the back of our mat, taking the knees wide, big toes touching. We're just going to walk the hands all the way out in front. Now I'm going to go ahead and just adjust my camera really quickly while you're getting into your child's pose. Walk those fingertips all the way to the front of the mat. Inhaling through your nose here and exhaling. Option to lift up onto the fingertips here and then drop the chest down towards the mat. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, one more big inhale through the nose. Exhale, walk the hands back. From here, you're just going to pull the knees together. Use the fingertips to press against the ground and lift the knees. This is just going to stretch through the front of the feet and lower, lift up and lower, and one more. Lift those knees, stretch and lower. We're going to come into our quadruped position for cat-cow. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. We want wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, so you don't want to be all sprawled out, okay? Perfect. From here, you're going to push the floor away, start to tuck the hip bones under, start to tuck the chin, and finding your cat shape. From here, we're going to drop the pelvis, drop the hips, drop the chest, still pushing, lift the chin, and this is your cow face pose. So now come back to neutral and let's sync our breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, push and round to cat. Inhale, drop to cow. Exhale, push to cat. Inhale, drop to cow. Last one, exhale, push to cat. And find your neutral spine. From here, we're just going to take our rotational cat-cow, sometimes referred to as the disco kitty. So you're just going to round and think about your rib cage in the center of your body, just moving in a circular rotation, and then we'll just switch directions. Really nice. Okay, from here, we're going to tuck the toes, and we're going to push back into downward facing dog, taking your gaze down towards your mat and then down between your feet. So it's okay if your heels are lifted here. Downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, come over into plank. From here, we're going to step the left foot forward, push the mat away. Step the left foot towards the left hand. Release the left hand, twist and reach. Really good. Set it down, step back, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale, step and round. This is where I need to put my hair up. Reach and twist, and down. Step back to plank, downward facing dog. And again, step forward, reach and twist. That should feel really good first thing this morning, especially if you just rolled out of bed not too long ago. From here, hold here, take your back foot and step it forward. So now you're going to be in this deep squat position. Now, if you're noticing your heels are not flat, it's okay. This takes some time with your body. From here, we're going to just grab onto the top of the feet. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. We're going to grab onto the top of the feet. We're going to tuck the chin. We're going to inhale. And exhale, lift the booty to stretch the hamstrings. Inhale, drop the booty down. And exhale to lift. Let's see if I can get my hair up while you're doing a few more of those. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Two more, just like that. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. On this last one, inhale, drop. Exhale, lift, And then we're just going to hold here, grab opposite elbows if that feels good, heel toe the feet so they're right underneath you. Release the hands, let the chin go, and just roll up, push your feet into the ground, squeeze your glutes, roll up, and our warm-up is done. Okay, y'all, make sure you have your water nearby. We have 3 sets of work today. We're gonna do 2 exercises in every set, and we're gonna do it 3 times in a row. So the first round can be your sort of learning round. The second round, refine. The third round, refine, okay? And then we'll move on. If you wanna turn on your own music, please do. Every time I use music, I get my videos taken down. So I will be just working out to the sound of my wheezing breath today. Also, we're gonna be working in a 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off format. So I would not recommend going super duper heavy because we're gonna have more reps than normal. So opting for a medium or lightweight. So let me show you what's first, and then we'll get started. You can use kettlebells, you can use dumbbells, or you can use your body weight. We're gonna start with a sumo squat with a pulse at the bottom. So we're gonna drop down, come halfway up, drop and rise. Drop, pulse, rise. Without the dumbbells or without weight, it's just like this. You can make it harder by extending the arms overhead. And then we're gonna go into a nice tempoed and controlled deadlift with our hips pushing back, little bend in the knees. We'll come down and we'll rise. So we're gonna be slow, control, and you'll notice I'm using pretty light weights today. Some of you know I've been dealing with a cough and allergies and all sorts of things. So I'm gonna take it pretty easy today. So you do you, turn on your music, and let's get ready to go. So I'm gonna get my interval set here. We have 3 rounds, squat, deadlift, squat, deadlift, squat, deadlift, with a 1-minute rest in between. All right, here we go. We are starting with that sumo pulse squat. I'll turn to the side first. I'm holding my weight right here. So we're gonna drop and rise. Inhale and exhale. You could even be holding 2 weights here to make this harder. You could hold the weight here. You could put them on your shoulders. There are a lot of ways to do this. And likewise, if you're using your body weight today, the hands can be wherever works for you. To make this a lot harder with the body weight, remember, arms overhead. We have 9 seconds. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale for 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. 20 seconds. Change weight if you want. We're going into our deadlift. Remember, our deadlift is a hinge. Little bend in the knees. Push the booty behind you. All in the hips. Okay, roll those shoulders back. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Keep the weight close to your body if you're using weight. So we'll go down, down, up, up. Yeah, it's kind of a 2-2 tempo. Push the feet into the ground. Inhale as you hinge. Exhale as you rise. If you're using body weight, hands on the hips. If you want a little harder, hands behind the ears. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, rise. Inhale, hinge for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, we're gonna do that again. This is your opportunity very quickly to grab a sip of water or a sip of coffee. And if you want to adjust your weight, you want to go heavier, you want to go lighter, you can certainly do that. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to reset and go again. I'm going to remove just one thing from my work here. Okay, all right, y'all. We're going right back into those sumo squats and the deadlift. Ready? In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale down. Exhale up. Feel your feet on the ground. Actively push the floor away. Option to change where you're holding the weight. This will make it a little bit harder because you're displacing the weight to the front of the body, or if you have two bells in a racked position, little pulse, nice wide sumo. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Going into that deadlift in 15 seconds. Inhale and exhale. Have a sip of water if you need. And remember, I'm sending my hips behind me, okay? Forward and backward. 4, 3, about hip width stance. 2, here we go, down and up. Let's take it a little slower this time. 3, 2, 1, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Changing the tempo like that can really help. It's one way that you can do a little bit of progressive overload. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna have one more set of this, squats and deadlifts, and then we're moving on. 6 seconds left. Exhale. 3, 2, and we're done. Beautiful. All right. 2 rounds done. 1 round left. Grab a sip of water, and we'll be ready to go. Okay. Just make one last little change here to my intervals. Everybody doing all right out there? Technology, it's always a mess to try to do technology, but y'all know if you've been to my classes, I don't do well watching the timer, so we need this. All right, quick sip of water, and here we go. Last round of sumo squats and deadlifts with that pulse. Okay, in 3, nice and wide if it feels good for you. Here we go. I'll show you with 2 bells. I'm feeling pretty good. That definitely makes it harder. You can have a kettlebell here. The kettlebell won't allow you to get as low, so you could always elevate your feet if you're doing these another time. Exhale. 12 seconds. Inhale. Push the ground away. 2 and 1. Perfect. I'll show you 2-handed deadlift as well. So think about keeping your bells close to your body, close to your legs. Sometimes we say shave your legs. It's a good visual. Roll those shoulders down and back so you have that nice proud stance. Pelvis tucked under. Here we go. Hinge, down and up, down and up. Find a tempo that works for you. Inhale. If you're noticing that your low back is feeling pretty tight here, you may be actually going too far and creating a little tilt that you can't see. So feel free to stop about the knees, all right? Sometimes we think we have to reach all the way to the floor, and that's not true. Inhale. 4 seconds. 3, squeeze your glutes up at the top. Perfect. Okay, y'all. We're going into our next set of work. Grab a sip of water. Grab your breath. Catch your breath, and I'll tell you what's next. Okay. We have alternating dumbbell snatch with rotational overhead press. Now, there are options to make this harder or easier, so I'll give you those as well. If you've never done a dumbbell snatch, don't worry. Think of it as zipping up a parka. Now, I know in Austin, in Texas, we don't really wear parkas, or a sleeping bag. You're gonna reach down. You're gonna grab on to the zipper, and you're going to pull it up your body. And when you get to the top, the arm and the palm are still facing forward. and then we're gonna rack it and put it down. And we're gonna be alternating. So you can do this without a dumbbell, right? And then you're just gonna switch. You're just gonna use your hand. Otherwise, you're gonna rip it up. You're gonna rack it, set it down, switch hands. When you come up at the top, squeeze your glutes. Then we have our rotational overhead press. 2 dumbbells. If you only have one, you can do one side at a time. We're going to rotate and press, come back, rotate and press, come back. To make this harder, squat and press, squat and press. If you have one dumbbell, you can always just boom, boom, okay? And if you just use your body weight, just use your fist. All right, 3 rounds of that. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. We're starting with that alternating snatch. Put that bell down, stand over it, down, exhale, squeeze your glutes, rack it, set it down. Other hand, exhale, snatch, down, perfect. Exhale, snatch, inhale, reset. Show you from the side, it's a squat, it's a squeeze, it's a rack, down. If your heels come off the ground, that's totally normal. I'm not using a heavy enough weight to need that amount of momentum. Last 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, overhead press. Going a little lighter if you need here. We're gonna be working the shoulders. We're gonna take 2 bells. If you only have the one, grab it by the 2 heads of the dumbbell. Otherwise, put it on your shoulders. Here we go. Squat down, rotate, and press. Inhale, squat. Exhale, press. So we're getting some rotation, which is great for our body, and we're getting some overhead press, and we're getting some more squat, just what you wanted before you go eat a yummy meal, hopefully. Exhale. If you need less, take out the squat. If you don't have bells, you can just be here. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to do that again. Little sip of water. Snatch. High heart rate on that one, right? It's a lot of cardio going on there. Complex movements. That's why I like them when there's a short amount of time. All right, bell in between your feet. Here we go. We'll get a nice big rest before our last set of work. Exhale. Inhale. If you're doing this without weights, you can just be here. You just squat and you just reach. You just squat and you just reach. 10 seconds. The faster you go, the harder this becomes. 2 and 1. Nice. All right, getting ready for that rotational squat thruster. Option to have the squat. You can always take it out. I've set my intervals wrong. It's okay, here we go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat, rotate, press. Squat, press, bicep by the ear. Inhale. Or take out the squat and still get your rotation for 20 seconds. We have one more round right here. Come on, finish this one and one more. 11. That's seconds, not reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Nice work, everybody. All right, we're gonna do that again. Inhale, exhale, have water. You'll notice your heart rate's probably pretty high. That's fine. Inhale through the nose and exhale nose or mouth. All right, one more round and we're moving on. Here we go. We're starting with those alternating snatch. Put that bell between your feet. 3, 2, and 1. Up we go. Switch. Yeah, remember, zip up your sleeping bag. Straight up the body, palm forward, then rotate down. Straight up the body. Good. So you're not trying to lift your arm forward. It's coming up. Use your breath here. Exhale to pull that bell up. 4 seconds. 3, 1 more. Come on. Nice. All right, grab your other bell. Use your good form. Don't round when you pick up your bells like that. Hurt yourself. Rotational thrust. And we're done. We got 1 round left. Whoo-wee. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Squat. Rotate. Press. Squat. Again, if you have only 1 dumbbell, let me just remind you here, or if you need to drop down to 1 as we enter this 3rd round. You can slow it down. You can speed it up. Just watch your form. 18. That's where we're at. Seconds. 10, y'all. Come on. Inhale. Inhale. Squeeze your booty at the top. 4, 3, 2, and it's over. Okay, nice job. Water, recover, and let me tell you about our last set of work, and then we're gonna cool it down. We have a lateral lunge with a hand switch, bell or no bell, totally fine. And then we have a push-up with a single arm plank, or you can do what I like to call a plank around the world. Let me show you that while you're cooling down. Lateral lunge, hand switch. You're gonna take 1 bell. You're gonna take your feet very wide, toes forward, okay? You're gonna have 1 bell right here in the center. You could do this with a kettlebell also. You're going to drop the bell, sit back into your lunge. As you come up, exhale, switch hands. And here, let me show you from the side. Wide legs, toes forward. You sit, straight leg, right here, straight. Switch, sit, switch, okay? And then push up. It's okay if you can't do a full push-up, neither can I. We'll lower down with control. Down, use the knees to come back up into your plank, and then single arm plank. Or if you want to do the around the world version, after you come out of your push-up, you'll do your single arm, single leg, and then you go right into your next push-up. Okay, that's it. 3 sets of that. We'll cool it down and we'll get out of here. All right. Lateral lunge to hand switch. Nice wide stance, y'all. Toes forward. Hand in the right, bell in the right hand. You're gonna squat with your left leg. Right hand to left ankle. Exhale, up, switch hands. Left hand to right ankle and up. The opposite leg is staying as straight as possible. Inhale. Exhale to switch. Good, from the side. If you're using your hands, just touching, tapping, leaning, whatever you can do here for 8, 7, 6. Last one, that's it. All right, push up to plank. I'm gonna show you this from the side because I know the push-ups can be really tricky for a lot of us. Okay, we'll use our knees to get back up, but let's go ahead and see if we can start in a plank. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your body with control. Now, use the knees, prop yourself up and up. Take your right hand, touch your left shoulder. Left hand, touch your right shoulder. Option to lift the right leg and the left leg. That'll extend so you don't have to do so many push-ups. Down, knees, tap, tap, lift, lift, push up, exhale, tap, 10 seconds, tap, lift, lift. Let's see if we can get one more. Push up, knees, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. See? If you take out the lift, the tap, you're doing a lot of push-ups. And I don't know, that's not for me today. All right, lateral lunges with hand switch. Feet are wide, toes are forward, bell in the right hand. And here we go. Lunge, exhale, switch, lunge. Notice what I'm doing with my other arm. I'm keeping it active. I'm sending it behind me. 25 seconds right here. If you need to put the bell down, it's just reach, reach, reach. Show you from the side. Toes forward, look at your toes. They should be pointing ahead. Leg is straight. A lot to remember here. 6, 5. And we're done. Beautiful. Push up to plank. 40-20 doesn't give you a lot of time to rest, does it? I'm out of breath for sure. Okay, here we go. In 4, 3, 2, push up. Lower your body. Exhale with control up. Tap, tap. You can go right into your next push up or lift the leg. Lift the leg. I'm going again. Push up. Exhale. Tap, tap. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Tap, tap. Lift, lift. Yes, you can do this whole thing on your knees, like so. Push, tap, tap. You just won't be able to do the leg lift. 8 seconds. One more round. Come on, finish this one strong. 3, 2, 1. Okay. One more round, y'all. We'll cool it down and we'll get out of here. I'm so glad you were able to join me this morning. Since the gym is closed today, we wouldn't be able to get our normal Thursday workout in. We're doing it now. You can always watch it back tomorrow. I'll be sure to post on my YouTube channel, but it's tinyurl.com/Jenny's YouTube vids, VIDS. That's where you can find the whole library from the pandemic. Okay, enough chatting. Here we go. Lateral lunge, hand switch in 5, 4, 3, toes forward, 2, and let's go. Use your breath. Inhale, exhale. You can slow it down. Likewise, you can speed it up if you're wanting more. If you have 2 bells, frame the leg. There just won't be a hand switch, which is fine. Toes forward, opposite leg straight for 10. 4, 3, 2, last round. Push-ups to plank. Whew, okay, this is the end. Shoulders down and back. Getting ready for your push-up, deciding what version works best for you. Full knees or only knees to assist. Here we go. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to tap. Exhale to leg lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to plank. Inhale to tap. Exhale to lift. You got it. If you need a break, you just hang out right here. And then when you're ready, you're up. We have 12. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everybody. Okay, we are all done with that. Now, very important that you don't just close out the window. You're like, okay, she's done, I'm done. Let's cool down. Have a sip of water. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. I'm going to get back into that deep squat position. So I've got from the front, feet about hip width, a little wider, knees out. So again, if you're finding you're like up here, it's okay. We're not going to be here very long. You can always sit on a yoga block here too. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, lift that butt up. Hold here. Things might be shaking. That's okay. Inhale. Exhale, walk to one side and hold. You can widen the legs too if that feels better. Walk to the other side. Inhale through your nose, calm your breath down. Walk back to the center. Good. From here, just kneel down onto your knees. Tall kneeling. Bring one leg forward. So from this side, you're in a lunge position, okay? We're gonna take, so I have my left leg forward. I'm gonna put my left hand down on my hip. I'm gonna take my right arm over and stretch. Really try not to cave through this arm. Open. Good. Before we switch sides, all you're going to do here is we're going to do a little hip flexor stretch. So take this hip and tuck it under. You're going to feel a stretch right here through the front. Try not to be rounded like this. You're going to lose your stretch. Come up, in. If it helps, you can even hold on to something. Good. We're going to do the other side. So now I'm going to go right leg forward, right arm relaxed or on hip, left arm over, and reach. If it helps, look up, open up. Good. From here, take this left hip and just tuck it under, okay? Tuck it and hold. Nice. Sit back. We'll just do a quick little overhead stretch. Inhale the arms up. And exhale the arms down. 2 more. Inhale through the nose, arms up. Exhale. 1 more to wrap up our 30-minute workout. Inhale. And exhale. Nice job, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for being here this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day with your friends and family, and eat lots of yummy, good food, and I'll see you back next time. Bye. Okay, I'm going to end. Sorry, I'm really close. I'm going to end the live stream from YouTube, and then we'll end the Instagram. Bye, y'all. Thanks.